Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of The Wolf of Foot Street. Now today, what we are going to be doing is we're going to be selling a load of players, getting ready for Black Friday. Because personally, I think there's going to be a massive crash in the market once Black Friday hits, and then also we've got the likes of Footmas coming up, and also just Team of the Year and stuff like that. So I feel like it's a good time to start to sell some of my players so I can make maximum sorts of profits and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to see a look at the new team, and we're also going to see how much coins we kind of have to play around with in the next couple of months or so. So if you do enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe as well and join the Wolf Pack. But as you can see, I have 5.2 million, just shy of 5,250,000 coins. I've sold a lot of players, and I'm going to show you the team I'm going to be rocking with at the moment during weekend league and stuff like that. But I'm going to talk about that once I get into some games. I'll do like a voiceover so you guys will see, because I know you guys kind of like that sort of stuff. But as you can see, I've got 43 players sold on the transfer list, and let's just have a quick go through of the players that I have sold. So if it loads, as you can see, I've sold some of my icons. Now it was hard. It was a hard decision, I'm not gonna lie. I've had a lot of fun using Zambrotta, Carlos Alberto, especially George Best, but I do feel like now that primes come December are going to start being introduced into FIFA 21, it's a good time to sell these because the prices are going to sell once their primes hit, and I'm going to try and sell them as quickly as possible, because if I leave it too late, I could lose a lot of coins. So I decided to sell them a little bit early, but I bought Carlos Alberto for like $7.95, I think. So I've only lost literally like 10k on him pre-tax. So I'm pretty happy with that. Best I lost about 100k on, and Zambrotta I lost about 70k on. So I did make a little bit of a loss, but they were worth the money. I've used them for a lot. They helped me get Elite 2, and I'm not that regretful, you know. I have also sold Van Dijk. He cost me 440k, so he's actually the player I've taken the biggest hit on. I sold him for 293k, but I'm just going to try out Varane. I think I'm going to save up. I'm going to buy Varane at some point, because he and Joe Gomez are genuinely icons in themselves. They're the best centre-backs in the game that are non-icons. So I'm going to try Varane out, and you'll see a little bit later why that is. But then also I've sold a lot of 83s that I've just kept on my transfer list, because I was waiting for an SBC to come out, and they still are going for pretty cheap for an 83s. But seeing as EA did release those Team of the Week SBCs where you need an 83 rated squad, I thought that now was a great time to sell them, and that's what I've done. Now I've still kept some informs. I'm going to keep the high ones just in case icon SBCs that start filling through, you require an icon. The 84s are kind of useful. I might get rid of these 82s and 81s. They might prove to be a little bit harder to get rid of. But then I've also kept the high rated for when icon SBCs come out, because these players are going to go up in price, the likes of 86s and stuff like that. So if you are looking to make profit, I'm not a transfer guy at all, but it is worth picking up some high rated players for now. Like I know Sancho goes for like 20k and he's 87 rated. He's going to be used in SBCs like in every time because he's high rated. Then I've got some Ibras that I've kept because I don't really know what's happening with him in the world of FIFA football right now and in real life. Him and, if you saw on Twitter, him and EA are kind of having a little spat. So I decided to keep him. But I will try and sell him off as well at some point, but he's too low. He's going for like a K, so I might as well hold on to him for now. But as you can see, I've got 5.2 mil. I did want to save up for Pele, who I still want to get, and I still plan on getting, which I can actually afford now, but I'm not going to get him just yet. As you can see, the cheapest one on the market is 5 mil and 50,000, so I can definitely afford him. However, like I said, primes are coming soon, so I feel like his price might drop, which would be very useful for me. So it might be worth being a little bit patient on him and keeping him, you know, or keeping the money before I buy him. So let's have a look at the team, and I'm going to get into some games in a minute. Here is the team I'm rocking with at the moment. As you see, Bellerin's down there. He doesn't unfortunately fit in my team because I need Semedo for the chem for Ronaldo. But I've swapped out Van Dijk for Diego Carlos at the time being, because he's untradeable and he's just a very good centre-back. He kind of reminds me, and Eder Militao is still, as I was about to say, it reminds me of like FIFA 20 or FIFA 19 Eder Militao. But him and Militao right now still feel very OP for their rating. So I've decided to put Diego Carlos in, and then I packed this Mendy, So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try him. He's probably one of the best left backs in the game that is a non-icon. And then once I get Varane, when I decide to buy him, I might wait till after Black Friday because he'll probably go down in price. I'm going to swap him out for Varane. So then we still have the same team very much so. I'm keeping Cannavaro because he's probably one of the best centre backs in the game, although I should have probably sold him. He's probably cheaper now because there's a base icon SBC, but I've kept Zidane as well because his price isn't going to change that much. And then I've put in Gelson Martins because he's 5-star skills and he actually looks very decent, but he more importantly gets me chemistry to Ronaldo, so he's on full chem. So this is my team. I'm going to go into some games now, which I'll probably voice over to show you what the team plays like. So let's get into it. Okay, so my first opponent in Division 1 for today's episode had a very, very good team, to be fair. He's got Cristiano Ronaldo, Rashford, Red Werner, very lucky to get that. And he also had that second in form, Bruno Fernandes, which is very OP for some reason. Very good. You can play him in any position in that midfield. But I did actually manage to get the lead straight up in the first game with a goal from Ronaldo. I flip-flap him and then managed to dink it in over the keeper, which was a very good finish, very tidy, which was very good. And Ronaldo is just honestly one of my favorite players in this game. He's the jammiest player in FIFA 21. Everything just lands at him, works for him, sticks to him, all that kind of stuff. And I actually managed to make it 2-0 quite early in the game. A through ball there, and Ronaldo manages to dispatch it into the far corner again. But also, guys, like I mentioned in the video, there's base icons out at the moment, which I don't know if I'm going to do. Let me know if you are. And it'll be interesting to see how many of you guys are going to do this base icon SBC. But he managed to get 1 goal back with the heaviest bridge I've ever seen, and it just locked all my players off, which I just didn't understand. Like, he was so far away and he hit it so far forward. I don't know, man. This game's interesting sometimes. But I did manage to restore a 2-goal lead. Lovely fake shot from Neymar and a big finish, to be fair. And I don't really score that many goals with Neymar, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's because I'm playing him at left mid, but I don't know. He just isn't playing like FIFA 20 Neymar, in my opinion. Anyway, he manages to get a goal back again. He gets the fake shot and just blasts it with Ronaldo, who is honestly, no one's stopping that shot. He hit it so hard. And he actually managed to equalize in the game, which actually made it 3-3. He gets a 1-2, which I thought was going to get intercepted, but apparently not. Rashford with the finish, who is basically Premier League Mbappe. He is so, so good in this game. Anyway, second opponent, very, very OP team here. You've got the likes of Neymar, Mbappe, and also that Talisca, who is another OP card, and I don't really understand why. But we get the ball here with Mbappe, and honestly, the dribbling was sensational. Look at that. Look at that dribbling. And this is another reason why he's my favorite player in the game. Anyway, moving on. I believe he makes it 1-1. Look at that. I don't understand that. He fake shot and my player just phased through him. He then also got a heel to heel and hit the shot off, which I don't understand why it wasn't blocked, seeing as I actually put my player in the way of it. But it is what it is. And then this guy was very difficult to beat as well. He manages to get a step over and very nice bit of footwork there. I think he did it a little bit too much. But big save from Edison. And then we managed to get the ball with Neymar. Yeah, I passed it with Gelson Martins to Neymar. And I managed to get a nice little pass into him and finish it off. But then I actually made it 3-1. Just remembering what happened here. The guy put on team press and I managed to play it out and get the ball to Mbappe and then managed to chip it in ever so delicately. I thought his player was going to get back and clear it because that happens quite a lot in this game. But we managed to get the finish with Mbappe. And then this guy, like, this goal here just makes no sense to me. Probably should have scored that. But why is no one like clearing it, getting on it? They all just locked off it. And he managed to get the shot off, which just didn't make sense to me. I got a bit angry with that. But then again, that shot there is just as weird. Like, I scoop fake shot and it just phased through the player. Like, it just, some of the skills are just weird. They just make players do weird things. But then we into the 84th minute, I managed to get a cross off with Neymar and Mbappe gets the shot, which gets deflected, but luckily for me, hit the net. So guys, this is how the team is playing at the moment. I'm actually really enjoying it. I am going to improve it back to like it was once all the prices have settled after Black Friday. But that's going to wrap up this video. I am very excited for what's to come in FIFA in the next couple of months. We've got the likes of Black Friday. We've got Footmas, which I'm very excited about. It's one of my favorite promos in FIFA. We've also got Team of the Year coming as well, which I'm very excited to see what EA decide to do with that, obviously, because with everything that's going on in the world, I don't think there is like a Ballon d'Or ceremony this year, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. Like I mentioned, if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe if you are new. We're closing in on 2,000 subscribers, so big thank you to that. But I will see you in the next video. But until then, I'm out.